Most all of us are very dependent upon other systems, infrastructure, to literally keep us alive. Naturally, this is a result of many technological and societal advances that have enabled a more convenient way of life. A modern lifestyle. It's a good thing in the sense of progress. However, the more dependent we become on other systems, the more we rely on them for our survival. There is a certain amount of risk that goes along with it, as we put our complete trust in those systems. For most people, this dependence and associated risk is not a thought that enters the mind. But for a few of us, we recognize that risks exist. And to an extent, we try to offset some of those risks with some preparedness. There are a lot of things that people can do to become just a little bit more self-reliant/self-sufficient. To become just a little bit less dependent upon modern critical infrastructure systems. Let's simply have a look at a few areas of interest. Food, water, electricity. There are more, however these seem pretty important. What we can do to offset reliance, even just a little bit, in order to become a bit more self-sufficient. For starters, we don't need to go overboard to completely sever our reliance on these things/systems. Although becoming 100% self-sufficient may be an admirable goal for some, it is very, very difficult, and rare, to fully accomplish in reality. So to begin with, let's take small steps. Do what you can to soften your existing reliance on external systems. Food and garden food self-sufficiency is very difficult. Why? Because our bodies need at least 2,000 calories of food per day, along with a good nutritional balance. That's 730,000 calories of food, minimum. Just for 1 year. Your typical backyard summer garden will not even come close to providing a tiny fraction of those calories for an extended period of time. However, your typical backyard garden will set you in the right direction to be just a bit more self-sufficient. You can take it as far as you want to. It can become significant. I don't care how small your starter garden is. You need to start somewhere. Next year, maybe you make it bigger. Learn from your mistakes this year. What worked and what didn't work? Do more of what did work. The next food step for being more self-sufficient is preserving some of what you grew in that garden. Seriously, this is important. Canning some of your harvest is not as difficult as you might think. It does take some time, but it is a must for self-reliance in this regard. Learn how to preserve some of your harvest for off-season consumption. You could also utilize home canning by purchasing certain foods from the grocery store that are on sale. For example, once in a while when chicken or beef roast is on a deep discount sale, we purchase a quantity and can hit. We not only save money on the chicken or beef itself, we also save dollars by not having to keep it all in the freezer, which we also do vacuum sealed.